Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy! Welcome back to another episode of Dark Heresy. As the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, I am truly blessed to be documenting the many adventures of Acolyte Andrew Dickinger, Junior Acolyte Kevin Kevinson, and their Servo-Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. But I must say, I've been distracted, not by the horrors of the 41st millennium, but by this new board game called Mortals, Descent of the Gods. It's a cooperative game where you can fight Death himself and hordes of other terrifying monsters. You unlock unique powers and can quite literally throw lightning at your enemies. It's heading to Kickstarter this October 17th, and I highly recommend checking it out. But, with that aside, let's get back to the horrors of the universe, and, for our acolytes, these particular horrors have taken physical form. You see, when you last left them, Andrew and Kevin found themselves lost in the bowels of a space hulk submerged deep within the surface of a demon planet. On top of that, they caught the eye of a Herald of Tzeentch, and just for kicks, managed to piss it off. If that wasn't completely bonkers enough, Kevin Kevinson managed to swap bodies with a Space Marine librarian, just as things were heating up. Quite literally. And so the Herald has shown itself in all its fire and power. Can Andrew and Kevin survive this encounter? And if so, how do they plan to escape the Space Hulk? Let's find out.
Emergency reboot. Emergency reboot. Get that thing off me!
Andrew, what happened to Daniel?
He got hit by the thing on the ceiling.
What the heck is that?
It's one of those blobby monster things, the thing that exploded and that turned into a bunch of other things.
Oh,
and then...
yeah, you want some more of this? You come back for some revenge, huh, buddy?
Wait, Kevin! That hammer on the ground, throw me that hammer!
What, this hammer? I easily pick up the hammer, the hammer that the other Blood Raven had, the
Yes.
one that I, unfortunately blew his head off, the poor guy.
Well, I mean, you're trying to take the toys away.
Yeah, of course. Here, catch!
So he throws it, I catch it, but it's more weight than I'm prepared for, and I start to fall back, but luckily my servo arm, goes up and supports it so I don't fall over.
I think maybe if you're overloading your servo arm for this fight, it might be able to work, but I don't know how long you're going to be able to wield a Space Marine Thunder Hammer. But you know what? Sure, that makes sense.
You got a little support from that servo
It's giving me
arm.
a third arm. It's 3 arms strength, Daniel.
I hear if you believe in it, you can wield anything, right?
Sure,
kid.
I'm a Space Marine!
Yeah, what the hell? Why are you a Space Marine?
Isn't this awesome? I've got a freaking Force Sword, I've got a bolt pistol, holy crap!
Enough of this.
Oh,
Roll initiative.
alright. I am still constantly vigilant, even as a Space Marine.
So again, as the Space Marine, you have all of the physical attributes of the Space Marine, but you don't have any of the mental attributes of the Space Marine.
Yeah,
So you don't have their weapon skill or ballistic skill. You do have the strength, toughness, and agility of a Space Marine.
I have the weapon skill and ballistic skill of a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah, that's...
It's gonna be good.
So I rolled an 8.
And I roll twice and take the other one. Oh, that's a 10. So with my constant vigilance, I have a 14 for initiative. And just to kind of recap my new stats, I got for strength, I have 64 strength, but my bonus is plus 10 because I'm a freaking Space Marine.
You have the unnatural toughness talent is what you have.
Or unnatural strength, right? Or is
Excuse me, you actually have both. I'm sorry. It's unnatural strength and unnatural toughness are both things that Space Marines have.
That's right. And with my toughness, it's a 49 with a plus 8 because of my unnatural toughness and an agility of 50, something Kevin has never had.
Right at this moment, with a Herald right in our face and a pink horror right next to me, I mean, Andrew's wishing that he magically possessed a Space Marine body.
But you have a Thunderhammer now. What is the Thunderhammer stats?
So a Thunderhammer may be just a slight step up from a Shock Maul.
Well, hold on a second. Whoa. That's ridiculous. We know it is not more powerful than the myth and legend that is the shock ball.
No, this is like the shock mall's daddy.
Whoa.
Like it learned the shock mall learned everything it knows from the Thunderhammer.
Father, I see you've done well, son.
Yes, exactly.
You've made quite a name for yourself.
The Thunderhammer, so just to reiterate what the damage of a shock maul was. Shock maul was 1d10 damage plus 3 because of my ability, impact, and it had 0 pen and the ability shocking.
Which makes up for everything.
Yeah. The Thunderhammer is 2d10 damage plus 5 plus 3 energy.
Jeez.
With pen 8. And it has concussive, which means for each degree of success, it has an increased chance to stun the enemy.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
I have a Force Sword. Now, will I be able to use it? Let's find out. But it's pretty good, though. It has ridiculous bonuses because I am, in fact, a Psyker. Kevin Kevinson happens to be a Psyker. It has increased pen, like pen 6. It's like literally like plus 16 damage. Let's see if I can actually hit anything with it, though.
Well, at the very least, you have the advantages of the toughness of a Space Marine and still your psychic powers, so...
We shall see.
So we need to find out how many arms this horror has.
God. Rolling for arms.
If you roll a freaking 6 again, I'm going to be really upset.
It has 2 arms.
Yay!
Okay.
I like to imagine it was like, ha, ha. Aww.
Well, the horror, after it grows its 2 arms and I get out from underneath it, is gonna try to eat you, Andrew.
No!
Good.
This is bad.
It's not gonna try to eat you, it's actually just gonna try to slice you into little bits. Oh, also, you're gonna need to make your... I mean, it's a very scary monster.
We're gonna have to make a willpower check?
You would normally have to, but... a small little voice, well actually it's a very loud sounding voice coming from a small little
from
body.
a tiny body.
Is reaching its hands out and like chanting something, I don't know, and a voice speaks out into your mind. It says, "Do not fear. Do not be afraid."
Whoa.
And the librarian Virgil, in the body of Kevin Kevinson, this is going to get very confusing, is empowering your will so you are not afraid for this fight.
Oh, man. We can do this!
I suddenly feel so confident about hitting this thing in the face.
I gotta keep doing this, though, so...
Don't worry, other me.
Yeah.
You're gonna do just fine. We'll take care of these monsters.
And
right.
You see that a couple of other horrors are now dropping from the ceiling as well, and all of the terrified scavengers and Chidori are no longer terrified as well. They are all empowered by Virgil's bravery. So they are inspired to fight these other horrors that are in the other side of the room. Don't worry about it. Hey, so Andrew, you're probably going to want to dodge.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that thing.
So that pink car's trying to slash him in half?
Oh, the pink torch. Like, you suddenly no longer feel afraid, and then death comes to you.
I fail.
You take 11 rending damage.
Pen?
Pen is 2.
What's your wounds at?
3.
No!
Now it's going to be Kevin or Virgil. It's Kevin's brain and
Call
Virgil's
me
body.
Captain Kevin Kevinson, Librarian Master!
Okay, Captain Kevin Kevinson, Librarian Master, you have a flaming monster in your face.
And I got a flaming sword! Well, it's not on fire, but like, you get the idea, it's a force sword, I'm gonna stab it in the face!
Okay.
So I run up with my force sword, and I swing with my not Space Marine level weapon skill of a 36.
You could still hit.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm gonna run up and I'm gonna aim, so I get a plus 10, so I need a 46 or less. That's a 70. So I miss.
Your incredibly mighty sword just goes wide as he just sort of like leans back slightly.
I want this to be like Kevin Kevinson misses by a country mile.
Yeah.
Like, he swings way too early.
I mean, not only is Kevin not good with a sword, because has he ever used a sword in his life?
Well, I got one in my room. I made out of old toilet paper rolls that I like wrapped together really tight. And, no, I haven't used a real sword.
Okay, so you're a cardboard tube samurai, but that's not really doing anything for you. And also, you're getting used to your new body that you are in, which is
That's
not...
true.
Yes.
I'm just trying to intimidate you. You just wait until I get this dumb thing at your face.
As you are struggling to collect yourself, this Herald monster, Zenelich, he's just going to make a downward thrust to you because it is even taller than your Space Marine self.
Oh, man.
He's going to hit you. He rolled a 32.
Oh, I'm going to try to dodge. 37.
So as it's coming down at you, you're sort of awkwardly moving around, but you know that it's coming and you roll out of the way.
Oh, you thought I still wasn't crafty? Nah, man, I got this big body and I'm still just as crafty, maybe doubly crafty.
Now that these crazy monsters are trying to destroy the world, and I include Kevin Kevinson in Virgil's body, the normal human over here, Andrew, what do you do?
So I want to point out it's very confusing because I hear the voice of Virgil, but it's talking like Kevin Kevinson, and it's this like epically deep, regal voice, but it's talking like a 12-year-old boy, and I'm like, this is very confusing.
Oh yeah, I'm crafty.
Well, I don't like that this thing just slashed the shit out of me, so I'm going to first spread some of my sacred unguents onto this thunder
get some
hammer.
unguents on there.
Yeah.
And then I am going to attempt to bash it with this thunder hammer that I now have. That's a 13.
That's what we call a hit.
Which means that I had 4 degrees of success.
Oh,
which
so
means
that's a
that
big
you
deal
have-
with the thunder hammer.
With the thunder hammer, which means you have a minus 40 toughness test.
Holy
to see
jeez.
if you're stunned.
Rolled a 25. That's not high enough.
Nope.
Wow.
So you are stunned for 1 full round.
All right.
So that is 21 energy damage with 8 pen.
You bash it real good. The horror reels back, spends some time recovering from the shock, and is now ready to pounce again. It spends the turn recovering from the shock. Kevin, in Virgil's body, you're up.
So Kevin is missed with his sword.
Yes.
But Kevin really believes that I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get the hang of it if I just believe hard enough. And he closes his eyes, not a good move, and aims with his heart and just swings the sword again. It doesn't pay off.
I mean, you have fate points.
I do. Yeah.
It's a herald, man.
Yeah. Let's do this. I'm gonna re-roll this with a fate point.
I assumed that's what you meant when you said you were aiming with your heart.
No. But yes?
He was trying to trick the dice.
Well, it's, he had to find his heart, and he did find it the first time around, but he found it this time because he's rolling a 46, which is literally exactly what I need. With a plus 10 on a 36, baby!
All right, he's going to try to parry.
Oh. Don't parry my heart.
It's your lucky day. He does not.
Yes! All right, so 4 sword.
So he tries to bring up his arms. He actually sprouts a couple other arms to try to push it back. You force it down. The sword itself would normally have stopped, but you empower your mind into this sword as it breaks through, like it shatters some of the multiple arms that this thing has brought forward.
Nice. All right, so 4 sword. 1d10. That's an exploding 10, baby. Oh, yes.
Oh, dear.
That is the second exploding 10. That is...
Short episode this week, guys.
Here we go. That's a 2. But still. So I'm starting at a 22 damage plus 16. So, folks, that's a 38 damage. Pen 6. Oh, yes.
Jesus. So apparently aiming with his heart was what he needed
That's
to do,
right.
Daniel.
I just needed to aim with my heart.
He's not dead, but he took a big hit there. No
Well,
critical damage either.
You know what he does need to do, though?
What?
He needs to take an opposed willpower check. Because this is a 4 sword, baby.
Oh, okay.
My magic is a 42.
All right, he rolled a 40, and he succeeded with no additional degrees of success.
I succeeded. Oh, no. 42. My willpower is a 49. Ah, when it used to be 53. that
No
would've been
additional degrees of success, so there's
so we
nothing
net out.
happens. Yeah.
All right.
So you try to give just a little bit of extra force with your mind on it, and he shoots it back.
Does my 4 sword get into this demon?
Yes, it's inside of this demon.
So I'm up really close, and Kevin Kevinson definitely leans in and goes, I want you to remember my name. Captain Kevin Kevinson!
And then he closes his eyes, and a burst of force forces you back and pushes the sword out of his chest.
Oh no.
Instead of attacking you with its mangled hands, as it slowly starting to regrow more of them, but it's going to channel a psychic power against you.
Oh no.
His body is encased in fire.
Oh no.
He is going to use the power Sunburst.
Oh no.
He's going to essentially consume this entire chamber with fire.
I remember this one. I don't even know how to do this.
It's not gonna push.
Aww.
Yeah.
It's learning. That's good.
Are you fucking kidding me? But he is going to activate his sunburst, which is not going to be good for everybody here.
So he still passes the second test.
Yes, so that's going to be... Oh boy. Oh boy.
And this is going to hit the whole chamber?
Yes.
Can Kevin Kevinson... Basically, this Herald is using the same type of psychic powers that Kevin Kevinson has been studying and training.
Yeah.
He doesn't know Sunburst, but he's probably, read texts about it, and, he's working his way up there.
Okay.
But he's still young. If he sees this start to conjure and happen, can Kevin Kevinson step in front of the direction that would hit Andrew?
You might need to make a roll to do that, an agility roll to dive there.
All right. I'm going to use his, basically, this would be his reaction, so he's not going to be able to dodge for himself.
Yes.
But he's going to try to use basically his foreboding, which usually to dodge out of the way, he's going to use it to dodge in front of Andrew. Yes! I pass it by almost a degree of success. But I use my foreboding, so I jump in front of the flames that would hit Andrew, because I know what's coming, but I'm hoping that my Space Marine body be able to stand up against this monster.
So essentially you're doing full spread arms, casting your shadow over top of me so I don't
basically
get hit by incineration.
The first bolt does 14 energy damage to you, Kevin.
Jeez, does it have any pen?
No pen.
Okay, so would this just be hitting the body, I assume?
It's hitting your body, yes.
Yeah. So I actually have 18 toughness and armor. So this fire just repels off of my body and chassis. I'm feeling good about this. And then the next bolt doesn't, probably.
The next bolt, not so much. This one does 22 flame damage.
So that's going to actually be 4 damage.
Okay. And you are on fire.
No!
So that's an additional D10 of energy damage that can't be blocked because they're just on fire.
Yeah, I've heard about this before.
Yeah, that's going to be 8.
Oh, God.
So that's 12 total.
12. Jeez.
How many wounds do you have as a Space Marine?
So as a Space Marine, I've got 23, but now I'm down to 11. Cool.
Okay, half his health
And you're going to need to try to put yourself out of being on fire when it comes around to your turn.
Yeah. Oh, no. I hope you appreciate this gesture.
Does this hit everyone else in the room?
Kevin was able to take the bolt for you, and the flame does not singe the minions of Tzeentch, but everybody else in the room that's fighting back against them, it's not great.
Some of the Varakavas are getting
Some of the Varakavas are dead. Some of them took cover, did some stuff like that, but
Did
it's not good.
Chidori use any human shields?
Oh, Chidori immediately used human shields. Chidori immediately was like, nope, none of this. Chidori's been using a human shield since the fight started.
Yeah,
it wasn't
that's
really
true.
a thing. The bigger issue is Kevin's body.
Virgil? Oh my god, wait, is Virgil alive?
We'll get to that in a second. You're in the middle of a fight.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, no.
So the Herald's done. Andrew, you're up.
Well, I'm going to keep bashing on this horror. With the aim, that is a 26, which means it's 2 degrees of success, which means you now have another minus 20 toughness test.
It failed by 1.
It's only 14 energy damage with 8 pen.
Still not in critical damage.
Fuck.
Jeez, these things.
This is why I have no sympathy for it being shocked all the time.
You gotta trick it into exploding. Remember what we did before?
No, that was bad.
Oh, right, I forgot what happened afterwards.
You worry about the fire on your body.
Oh my god, you're right!
The horror is going to reel back from the shock, and then you sort of smashed it into the ground, and it just sort of it spews out to the left and the right and then reforms up around it. There's sort of a hole in the center of its chest now, but that doesn't really matter
You're
because it's
fighting
just
like a demon cartoon character.
Yeah, exactly.
It's very confusing. My mind is not coping well with what's happening.
Kevin, you're on fire.
I'm on fire!
So you're going to take another 4 damage.
Oh, no. And that isn't ignored, so so... Oh
and
my
you are
God.
now suffering a degree of fatigue. So you're at minus 10 to the stuff that you try to do
Jeez.
because you're on fire.
I'm at 7 wounds. I started at 23. All right, so I got to make a willpower check to at first, get my bearings. Cause
Yes, exactly.
I'm freaking out.
Yeah.
So let me roll real quick. All All right, that's actually good. That's a 34. So I do break out of this
Yeah, you're not freaking out because you're on fire.
The horror of being on fire. Well,
Yeah.
Which I guess is technically my fault because I reminded you were on fire.
Yeah. Why did you say that?
I mean, it's probably good to remember that you're on fire.
Oh man, all right, I can do this. I can. Well, what did Tim always say? Drop and fight it. No, that wasn't it. Always kill. No. Drop and roll. So Kevin Kevinson drops and tries to put out this fire. So it takes a full round, right?
Yeah. So you have to make an agility check.
All right.
Space Marine agility.
No, 55.
Actually, you're at minus 30 to that. Remember, because
Oh
minus
my
20
God.
and then minus 10 because you are fatigued.
So now I'm just rolling on the ground.
Somebody can assist you to put the fire out, but that's the only other way you are going to remain on fire.
Daniel, remember when I asked you about that fire extinguisher?
You do have a built-in fire extinguisher.
I do have a built-in fire extinguisher that was previously established.
Daniel, now would be the time to use that fire extinguisher.
All right. Okay. Thank God you have me with a fire extinguisher that we previously established that.
Wow, and I'm sorry I commented about that. I feel like I put you down for the fire extinguisher. To be frank, at the time I didn't think I would run into a Herald of Tzeentch, but I'm feeling better. So you've put out my fire at least.
Yes, I put out the fire. You are no longer on fire, but you are still fatigued and taken quite a bit of fire damage. You are also now prone because you have to go prone
Yeah,
to...
I wish I'd remembered the fire extinguisher before I tried to put out the fire. Well, here we are.
Because you are prone, I believe that makes you easier to hit in melee.
It does.
Yes, so
Ooh.
Zenelich is going to reach down. He's going to push me out of the way. Like, do it right now. Shit. And then
Don't
just,
you touch Daniel!
and then just punch downwards.
Oh, no.
With all of his hands.
Oh, multi-hand punch. The ultimate punch.
He rolled a 98.
That's right! Nobody touches my friend Daniel!
So he basically
That's-
just hits his armor and all of his hands break simultaneously?
Well, no, I think 98 he misses. So, like...
He's trying to put too many hands into
Yeah.
one punch, and they just, you know what? You don't cross the hand streams.
Yeah, that's it exactly. He's maybe lost control of his focus, and he's flailing at you too much. If he had maybe focused on one big-ass hand, it probably would have ended you.
Is it because
but-
some 12-year-old boy jumped into a Space Marine's body and stabbed him in the face?
And a little skull got in his way for a little bit.
That's true.
That was part of it.
And put out the fire.
And put out the fire.
Yeah, I mean, these are all things that happened and were probably very unexpected for a Tzeentch Herald that's literally been manipulating these two guys for who knows how long.
Nobody pushes my friend Daniel out of the way.
That's what his problem is. That's why he's messing up so bad, because he was so stuck in routine, and the essence of Tzeentch is change.
I guess?
Yeah.
Just hit that demon.
I like you having like philosophical thoughts while you're just slamming this cartoon demon.
It's because I'm holding a hammer that's the size of me. So attempting a third round of Thunder Hammerage.
I'm sorry, sir. You have Thunder Hammerage.
I'm going to use a fate point to reroll that.
Oh, good.
Because turns out an 84 does not cut it. But a 16 does.
Jeez.
Which means because of my plus 10 for aiming, that is 5 degrees of success. You have a negative 50 toughness test.
Is that even possible for it to pass? I guess on a 1?
It has a tough... Yeah, well... well, it didn't roll a 1, so let's just say it's concussed.
Shocked. It's shocked.
I mean, it's
Super shocked.
It's concussed is actually what it...
Well, that was the opposite of what I rolled last time. It was not 2 explosions, unfortunately. I've yet to
Aw.
roll a natural 10, but it was double 9s. That's 26 energy damage with 8 pen.
Jeez.
You whack this guy, you puncture it like so full of electricity, it is now caught on fire as well. It thought it was immune to the fire that its master created, but
Not this type of
not
fire.
your electric fire. The target is completely encased in its fire, melting his skin and burning his eyes like superheated eggs, and there are lots of eggs. It falls to the ground, a lifeless corpse, blackened and charred with horrid burns. But the Herald reaches out,
Oh, no.
waves his hand, and he succeeds in turning it into
Cake.
3 horrors.
That's the opposite of cake!
What the fuck?
They are smaller, but 3 horrors grow out of the burning ashes.
What color are they?
They're black.
Oh, goodness.
Pure black. They are going to all try to attack you.
All right.
The first one misses.
Can't touch us. Dun, 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 dun.
The second one misses. The third one misses.
Yeah!
Can't touch this. No.
So 3 little things just tried to, like, swipe at your legs.
I mean, their claws are just as big as the other one.
Oh, good.
In that they literally do the same amount of damage with their claws. You're up, Kevin.
Fucking hate chaos.
All right. Nobody pushes my friend Daniel. And because of this, I'm going to hit you with my fucking knowledge. So, Kevin, learning from... Look, he got a pretty good swing with that 4th sword.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to happen again. But he is going to do what he knows well, which is he's going to put a molten beam right into this Herald of Tzeentch.
Okay.
Kevin Kevinson is going to stand up and use his half action to fire molten beam into this thing.
Yeah.
So he's eye level. Well, almost eye level. This thing's taller than him, even as a space marine. So with molten beam at psi rating, I'm gonna do psi rating 4. I gotta hurt this thing. But basically, that means it's a flat, like, no bonus at all because I'm doing it at an even psi rating. But I will get the plus 10 for the hood, which means I need a 59 or less. That's a 99, which is a double. Oh no!
Can you
Body switch into Herald.
can you re-roll it?
Well, it's just a psychic phenomenon test
It's
first.
just a psychic phenomenon.
I'm saying, can you fate point re-roll it?
I don't think I have any fate points left. I think I used my last one on the sword.
Yeah.
I literally only had 1 fate point left.
Oh, damn.
yeah,
out of fate points.
unless getting a space marine body gets
No,
me
you
more
don't.
fate points.
He has 4 fate points, but you don't have
I
those
don't have
4
those
fate
fate
points.
points.
Yeah.
Prevention of death has made it so that I only ever have 1.
God, a 99. Jeez. All right.
Cool roll.
I do have benefits as a sanctioned psyker to, like, affect the phenomenon table. So
Roll high. It's interesting. Sometimes you switch bodies.
I rolled a 95.
Okay, cool. So perils of the warp.
No, this is so
This could be the end of Kevin Kevinson.
And so, Kevin Kevinson.
Man, I never know what's going to happen in this world.
Such is dark heresy, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez. Okay. Jeez, a 99 then a 95?
Jay, it's because you jinxed yourself. You said you roll so well in a Space Marine box.
Okay, that's a 44, so I don't know what that means.
You stop rolling doubles.
I know. It can't be that bad, right?
Psychic mirror. The psyker's power is turned back on him.
No.
Oh.
Wait, I didn't pass the psychic power.
You're right. You didn't pass the psychic power.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit.
Oh no, if I had molten beamed myself, that would have been horrifying.
That would have insta-killed you.
That could have, yeah.
'Cause that-
I'm
I mean-
very low on wounds, and that would have eaten through my Space Marine armor like hot butter. Oh my god.
So it's your lucky day. You reflected the power that you didn't cast on yourself.
It makes a fart sound when you put your hand forward.
Yeah.
It's just like...
All right, hold on, wait. No, okay, well, I feel like that could have been a lot worse, but I'll take what I got. Jeez, that was almost terrible.
I'll show you a lot worse.
Oh no.
He's going to mockingly mimic the exact movements that you were just doing.
No, that's not cool. Don't hit me with molten beam.
So that makes him automatically peril and do a mirror on
Right? Is
himself,
he? Yeah,
right?
he's gonna shoot himself. Attempt to shoot himself with a molten beam.
Well, he has other hands that are doing the
Oh.
right movements.
Stop copying my stuff.
You rolled a double.
Please tell me you rolled a 99.
No, that's an 87. He does not succeed in manifesting. I guess he did imitate you not casting these.
That's right.
A man.
He imitated me too close.
If you had rolled an 88, I would have laughed so fucking
Yeah.
If he
hard.
had mirrored molten beamed himself, I mean,
So it's back to me, right?
Yes, it is back to you.
Well, I'm gonna hit the, I guess, central one.
Yes.
Well, I fucking do. With 1 degree of success, so all 3 of them have to do a -10 toughness
Yes,
test.
okay. Left one fails. Middle one succeeds, but that's the one you hit with the hammer.
Yep.
And the right one fails.
So both the ones that are on the periphery are stunned for round, but the central one, give me 1 fucking natural 10. God damn it. Not good. So the central one takes 14 energy damage with 8 pen.
You kill it.
Awesome. The other 2 are stunned, and the central one just
You just bring the
disintegrates.
hammer down and just smash it into pieces, and the sound is so loud that it stuns the other 2. Who little bits of the one that you smashed sloop into the other 2 that are still alive, and they're just slightly bigger now.
I just can't win. I can't.
Man.
I can't win.
Next person to go is going to be Kevin Kevinson.
all right. So the molten beam didn't work. What did work? I remember, and Kevin pulls up the force sword again. closes his eyes and aims with his heart.
Hearts.
His 2 hearts. Here we go. 32.
Okay.
Just needs to aim with his hearts.
He's going to try to dodge. He does not dodge.
Oh, baby. Here we go. All right, so I got a 7.
Okay.
So that's 7 plus 2 plus 10 plus 4. So 7 plus 16. So 23 damage, rending, and it's pen 6.
Okay. What part of the body did you hit?
I got it in the left arm. Left arms.
Yeah. Left mesh of arms.
Left mesh.
Yeah. The attack slices clean through the arms and into the torso, drenching the ground in blood and gore. The target is killed instantly, leaving a ruined corpse on the ground. If the target was carrying a ranged weapon, it was not. Its fingers would pull the trigger.
So I guess its severed arms instead attempt to like throw magic out, but then realize that they're separated from the body.
The body itself is just breaking apart, and it's trying to like push itself back together with its arms.
No.
That's right. Nobody pushes Daniel, motherfucker.
Yeah.
All right. High five, Daniel, with your little tendril. Yeah. All right.
Okay, Andrew, you're up.
Meanwhile, you're like, guys.
So there's 2 murder monsters right in front of you.
We're celebrating, and they're still fighting pink horrors over there,
Yeah.
and Andrew's still fighting these little horrors.
So I'm gonna attack one of them.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what happens.
Hopefully you hit it and the concussion stuns the other one. Because it would be a shame if you killed this Herald and then these little guys killed you.
These little guys took you out.
I just pass. There is no concussive check on the other one.
Oh, okay, so it's not stunned.
It does do 17 damage with 8 pen.
You kill it.
Awesome. I mean, I think I'm doing work.
Yeah.
It keeps making more. I don't know what's happening exactly.
The last one, which is even slightly bigger as the goo is flowing into it. The thing is, there's also some just not usable goo that's on the ground.
Lots of goo. So much goo.
It's
A lot
very
of goo
gooey.
distribution.
Yeah. It misses.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, you're up.
All right, Kevin Kevinson quickly looks back and obviously sees that Andrew is still dealing with these little goo creatures.
Goo creature singular at this point.
Oh, that's right, goo creature singular.
You see imprints on the ground of where there were formerly goo creatures.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna help! And Kevin Kevinson runs up with the 4th sword, still not fully,
You can't aim if you're running up to it this turn.
That's right.
So you could aim and shoot your gun.
Oh, that's right. I got this sweet bolt pistol. Thanks for reminding me, Daniel.
Yeah.
So I'm going to aim with the bolt pistol. Kevin Kevinson's ballistic skill, 29. 29 ballistic skill. Kevin Kevinson has made cardboard swords. He's made toilet paper swords, but he has not made any toilet paper guns. You can't really practice with that. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, you're aiming, so that helps.
So Kevin Kevinson aims.
Taking a single shot, I assume?
Yep. Start his bolt pistol. I need a 39 or less because I'm aiming. That's a 19.
All right.
Kevin Kevinson hits with his first shot. Well, it's 2d10.
So you roll 3d10, drop the lowest.
So I got a 4 and a 5 and a 9. So I'll drop the 4. So that's straight away, that's a 14 plus 5, so 19 explosive damage. Jeez,
Yeah.
pen 5.
They're bolts, man.
So yeah, it just explodes like it just. I'm
Just right between the eyes.
right between 2 of the eyes of the many eyes.
Yes.
You get between them, and it just sort of. I assume Andrew was right about to bring the hammer down again on it, and then just it explodes.
It's vaporized, and then the hammer hits the floor and just like crushes underneath it. And I just look over, and I'm just like, sort of annoyed, but more because these were annoying.
Don't worry, Andrew. I saved you. It's okay.
Just remember who's in charge, kid.
All right. As the
Yes, Captain.
as the Herald dies, you see that all of the other horrors, which have mostly been handled by the Varkavas and Chidori, there are 3 Varkavas left alive.
Oh, boy.
And Chidori.
Wow.
Who is mostly uninjured still. She has a cut on her forehead, but it's like a cool, like, cut on her forehead.
Does she just have, like, a nice, like, swath of dead Varus Kavas, like, around her body?
She's surrounded,
Yeah, she's got that cool you take home scar. Like, I've got a story behind this.
She's adding more blood to that dress, though. So
Yes.
she's really adding some nice patterns.
True, but that Operation Human Shield was working real well.
There was a really cool moment where, like, she slashed with her combat knife. She has a combat knife, and, like, a bunch of blood flew on her face. She didn't blink. She was like so hardcore.
And it's
so badass.
Something zoomed in real close as it splashed to show her demeanor.
Yeah.
We don't know what it was. It was apparently Daniel's camera.
It was your lens zooming in on
I
her?
was distracted. I'm keeping an eye on the target, but there is another person who has not done so well in this battle,
Wait,
and that is Virgil.
Daniel, what happened to my body? It's only been... I feel like I've heard of this phenomenon before. I feel like I should be changing back, but... Daniel, what's going on?
I don't know. It's
Wait, what's that smoldering thing over there?
Oh, no. Is that my body?
Virgil is dead.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, silver lining. He got his wish.
Wait a second.
So normally in this situation, what I believe happens, if somebody dies, you switch back and the person whose original body is dead. But that has not happened to you.
Does that mean...
Yeah, there's something weird. I think there's something... You modified me to, like, when I was working with the Psychers, there's something in the psionic field around your brain. Something's messed up.
Oh, with the Astra Telepathica array that I installed?
Yeah, I think Virgil's in your head.
Wait, what?
Wait. So, Kevin's still in control of the body. Kevin, raise your left arm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm raising it.
Oh my god.
Does this mean... Hold on, let me check. I don't know how to do this properly. Mr. Virgil, are you in me?
Yes.
Whoa, my mouth just moved. Did you guys see that?
That was really... This is getting weirder by the minute. I feel like we need to leave.
This is not what was supposed to happen.
So guys, I'm a space marine. I'm a freaking space marine!
So,
I think your mind is still not truly adjusted to this body, child.
What do you mean? I feel like, oh no. Ow, that hurts a lot. I don't know what's going on with my right arm. It's feeling real weird.
If we need to find a place to maybe meditate and train for a bit and we can figure this thing out. But right now, we should probably...
So, Virgil, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear through Kevin's ears.
This is so fucking weird.
It's so crazy.
My ears.
So, two questions. Sort of the same question, but I'll ask them separately. First, how pleased are you that you are dead? Second, how pleased are you that you are now in your body being controlled by a 12-year-old?
Look, for all I know, this is still some dream and torture that's being inflicted upon me by Tzeentch.
Third question, that herald that was bothering you just got obliterated. How do you feel about that?
That's pretty great if it's real.
Yeah, I feel like silver lining, right?
I mean, you gotta look at... So, we live in a pretty dark place. I mean, you gotta look at silver lining.
Oh man, I could like literally play chess against myself. This is incredible.
Also, Virgil, I'm sorry. I'm sure it was some kind of heirloom or something, but I'm totally taking this thunder hammer. It's mine now.
Yeah, I feel like we really earned it.
Shh. We don't... And Virgil's in your brain, but he seems to be like sort of muttering to himself like he doesn't even know what to say. Remember, this guy was not 100% sane when this thing went down to begin with. So you have a slightly mad space marine
great.
in your
I've
head.
got an insane space marine in the back of my mind. He sounds frustrated. You know what? We should probably figure out how to get out of here, though.
Are you guys done talking? Can we go?
Yeah, okay. Well, I was just trying to sort out the crazy person in my head.
Listen, Chidori, there's a seriously crazy shit going on here. I don't think my faculties are entirely here.
No, I got it. This is the brain switch. Whatever, let's go.
Well, are we getting that thing that we were looking for, or are we just gonna get the hell out of here?
The thing we were looking for was the space marines. We found them.
Oh, okay. But yeah, let's fucking leave.
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna and she leans down, picks up the bolt pistol that Abraxas has and shoves it into her bag and says, "This is not worth the amount of trouble I've been going through for this."
I mean, you got a nice new bolt gun, right? I mean, I got a crazy space marine in my head and a super awesome body, and you got a bolt gun.
I also got a thunder hammer. I'm gonna call him Bangy, bangy, boom, boom.
Yeah, I gotta name this sword.
I think you might owe me that Thunderhammer, but we'll talk about it later. Let's go.
Real quick before we leave, Andrew, can you check Daniel? That weird sentient creature, swung at him, and I think it might have messed up his circuits.
Yeah.
If you could take a second.
Daniel, I'm just going to shut you down real quick. Make sure that Telepathica way is working as well.
Yeah, if we're going to be communicating psychically with the thing that's inside Kevin, we should probably figure that out.
All right.
Jeez.
Switching you off, Daniel.
Okay.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. The Herald may be gone, but the planet is dangerously close to being swallowed again by the warp. Can our boys escape in time? And what's up with that Virgil situation? Tune in next week to find out. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you'd like to download more episodes of Roll to Seize or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. You could win a box of Advil, because you never know when you might be sharing the mind and body of a crazy space marine. Goodbye.